Hi, I'm Detective Luis Villanueva from the Gardena Police Department, and I work in our Special Enforcement Unit. It's very important to be the police officer doing this. And the reason I say that is, you're like a mentor to some of these kids. You know, my street name is Viejito, and it's not being disrespectful when the kids say that to me. That's how they know me, or Officer V, because my last name's Villanueva, it's too long. But being a police officer gives me that step in the right direction. Okay? I started a program that we have in several of our LA Unified schools here. It's called the REC program, REC. It stands for Respect, Empathy, and Consequences. And what is that about? That's about bullying. That's about teaching our kids in school that you have to have respect for you, your teachers, yourself. And then we also kind of wrap it up a little bit with respect for your body. Don't take that marijuana, the cigarettes. Don't do the drugs into the veins. Don't drink the alcohol. Respect yourself. Empathy, the big word, empathy. That's for bullying. Put yourself in the other person's shoes before you do what you're gonna do. How do you think they're gonna feel? And the last thing, consequences. Growing up, we've all grown up with consequences. And it's teaching the children that there are consequences. Partnering with the parents that there is consequences. Parents go, wow, I never even thought about that. Well, that's what it's about. It's all about the consequences that happen when you don't listen. But being a police officer gets me in the door. That's why as a police officer, you want to be a positive role model. That's why the citizens of Gardena respect the police officers here as we do the citizens. Because that's the stepping stone. That's what we teach. That's why we have district policing. So that areas in the city have their designated district sergeant, their district officers, and if they have a problem, they go to them. Then they branch it out to different entities within the department. Our undercover unit, my team, which is a quality of life team. That's what we do. That's why it's very important to be a police officer. I could still do it because that's my heart. That's the religious side of me that I do that for. For me, as a school resource detective, my success stories are where I go into a Starbucks and behind the counter is a young man and he says, hey, you're Officer V, also known as Officer Viejito. Yeah, I am. Do you remember me? Well, a lot of kids, so many years. And he tells me, I went to your GREAT program, which used to stand for Gang Resistance Education and Training. And we taught that. It was federally funded. So he tells me, you know, I'm the assistant manager at the Starbucks. And the reason I started doing that was because of you. You taught me what to look and what to do and have that ambition to do things. That's a great success story. I've had other kids that have been problem children that I call them my frequent flyers for being truant from school. I've seen them on the street. Just as recently as 2 days ago, I was at a local eatery, the Pit Burger, and a young man says, hey, aren't you Officer Villanueva? I said, yeah, I am. He goes, man, you arrested me. But in a very, very jovial way, he said this. And I go, I bet you arrested you for truancy, huh? And he goes, yes, sir, you did. And I go, oh. I go, so what are you doing? He says, because of you, you made me look at stuff differently. I'm getting ready and I'm gonna try to get into the military. That's a success story. So I've done my share. You know, there's people also that we do with our team. We reach out to the homeless. And what we do is we go out, and it's not an arrest, it's not a kick you out of here, it's an outreach, it's being a partner with them. What do you need? What services do you need? We give them water, we give them chips, we give them cookies, sometimes we give them vouchers. Sometimes we'll go around and buy breakfast for them, my team, Special Enforcement Unit. And Sergeant Hyde comes out, he does it. Detective Nash comes out, Detective Naga, Detective Alarcon, and then other officers come out with us, and we feed them. Yeah, people go, oh, you're gonna make them wanna come back. It's not that. It's being human. It's showing the humanistic side of, we are police officers, but we got hearts too.